Let's continue our You Are Not Alone series tonight. A veteran in Colorado Springs could not be saved from himself. Back in September, Connor McDaniel committed suicide by El Paso County Sheriff's deputies. Suicide by cop, as they refer to it.
News 5's Natalie Chuck is joining us now live in the studio, and she met Connor's dad, who is turning his pain into purpose. Natalie.
Right, Diane. Connor's family remembers the hours leading up to his suicide, trying desperately to prevent it. Now his dad wants to do his part to ensure fewer families with military members experience what theirs is going through.
He had more personality than a whole bunch of people put together.
David McDaniel flips through a book full of memories. Photos are the only way he can see his son now.
I miss him terribly. I miss him every day.
Connor McDaniel came home from serving in the Army in Afghanistan. After settling back into everyday life in America, the brave and strong 26-year-old found himself struggling with relationships, money, and a new career path. A storyline too many other veterans find themselves in.
I'm his father. I'm supposed to protect him, even from himself. And I failed.
On September 1st, 2021, Connor sent an email to each of his family members.
He felt like his entire life would have been a series of bad experiences, sprinkled with happiness. But it was so lopsided to him that it didn't seem worth continuing.
McDaniel found Connor a few minutes before police, still alive and up on a hill. But eventually, Connor provoked deputies who shot and killed him, which the district attorney's office ruled justified.
My son made it very clear in his note to us that he didn't want to be a gun violence statistic, a veteran suicide statistic. He didn't want those things. So I'm trying to do my best to ensure he wasn't just a number, just a statistic.
COO of Mount Carmel Veterans Service Center, Bob McLaughlin, understands why many service members don't seek mental health help after deployment.
It's about resiliency, right? And when that breaks, when people feel that they're weak, that's against the culture.
The most recent data from the Veterans Affairs Report says in 2019, about 32 veterans per 100,000 completed suicide, compared to about 17 per 100,000 of non-veteran U.S. adults.
Often our military members sometimes lose a sense of purpose. People say the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball is the ultimate team sport. United States military is the ultimate team sport.
Now, McDaniel is trying to make sure our country's team players know they aren't alone when they come back from deployment.
If we can make the D disappear from PTSD, and it's not such a stigma, and it's something everybody who's been in combat goes for some mental health, I think it will change things a lot.
And he's keeping his son's memory alive along the way.
He would do anything for anybody at any time, and that was just who he was, and just the biggest heart.
McDaniel wants to get a conversation going with the Senate Armed Services Committee about actually requiring anyone who comes back from deployment to get some sort of mental health services. And he hopes to eventually draft a piece of legislation for the state to sign off on. Diane?
Oh, really feel for that, Dad. Natalie, thank you. We can't stress enough, there is so much help out there.
Yeah, in fact, new tonight, Mount Carmel Veterans Service